we went out and she was like, G-Eazy is performing tonight at one of the clubs in Vegas. She's like, do you want to come? And I'm like, do you not know who I am? Absolutely. That is the hottest guy I've ever seen in my life. She's like, okay, perfect. So we go that night and she also has the hookup. So she said, like, we'll probably be able to meet him. We're going to get the bracelet. I'm just one out of 3 billion girls going there thinking I'm going to meet him.
We're all the same.
Chemical X.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Chemical X podcast featuring your girl, Alessia.
You need to stop calling yourself that because people don't know your name anymore.
It's fine.
I meet people and they're like, yeah, Aldandra? Dandra? Ali?
That's why they just
There's always different names.
they always stick to Veronica.
There's nowhere to go with my name.
Veronica, your
Maybe it's because I'm jealous. I'm jealous that you have options. Me, I'm here with Veronica.
Yeah.
No. No.
Every episode
I'm glad you got that on camera, honestly. I poured that on my tongue.
Guys, she's drinking. For anybody listening on audio, she's drinking water and she missed her mouth completely. I do the same thing, just not with water.
Was
That sounded really
joke?
sexual.
Yeah.
But it's normally with chips, but
Well, I'm having a wet t-shirt contest except I'm wearing black.
you're wearing a condom right now.
I feel very locked in.
It's normally what a condom does. Makes
Right.
you feel locked in.
Right. Welcome back, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below.
If you guys are listening on Apple Music or Spotify, then don't forget to rate us 5 stars. Don't forget to comment what you'd like to see next, or just tell us how fucking hot we look. We'll take anything.
Speaking of condoms, what's your view? Wait, what?
Wait,
Can't just go off script like
what
that.
the fuck?
Are you like a condom type of girl? Wait, I have a better question, actually. I'm just gonna interrupt myself.
Well, no, you can't give me a question and I'm ready to answer.
Well, it's
Then
because I'm scared you're gonna promote non-safe sex and then we're gonna get canceled. So I'm just gonna cut you off right away.
I've definitely done both,
Right.
for sure.
Right.
I think the older I get now, and that I'm single, and
Not on birth control.
not not on birth control, I do. I mean, if I don't trust somebody,
Is this a doctor's office? And not on birth control.
oh my god, I'm getting exposed.
Anyways, continue.
I've definitely done the raw dog, and I've done with the condom. Yes, for sure.
I hate the people, like the guys that are like, babe, it's because I don't feel anything. I'm like,
It's like you don't
shut
feel
up.
anything because your dick is small. Well, that took a twist on the episode. So I was in Vegas this week.
Well, we just went from condoms to Vegas. I actually think that's a pretty good,
That's a pretty good.
pretty slick slide.
I hope no one's slipping and sliding. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a perfect transition. I think with Vegas,
condoms.
condoms.
Absolutely. You know what? If you should wear a condom anywhere, I'm gonna be honest, probably Vegas.
100%. So guys, I just came back from Vegas. It was actually a work trip, but I made it out to be not a work trip. So
As we all do on Instagram versus
reality. But you know what? This one was not so much a work trip.
I mean, people always used to, like, I remember when I worked at my first company and like I would always talk to like my like best friend who was like also above me and would like go on all the sick work trips. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so jealous. She'd be like, but trust me, it's a lot of work. I'm like, bitch, I don't mind. Like, I'll sit at that computer for 6 hours if it means I'm sitting at the computer in another fucking country.
Yeah, and then you get to go out after, for sure. I had a lot of fun. I got really wasted one night and I had to wake up super early for work. And I mean, I didn't wake up.
So work hard, play hard, or just play hard?
Play harder, but also wake up. And I didn't wake up. Honestly, I realized that Vegas doesn't have balconies, like, so that you can go out and commit suicide, because I probably would have done that in the morning. Absolutely.
Wait, is that why they don't have balconies?
Yeah, because people gamble and then the chances of them like just taking their life is really strong. And I actually mean that. That's why there's no balconies in Vegas. Did you just learn something?
I feel like I can't say a joke for the next 2 minutes or else it's mean. But like, you know what? Makes sense.
But I think there's nothing worse than going out. Like after you leave everybody, you know, you decide to be the responsible one and you're going out, but you have duties the next morning, you know?
You can never really have fun though when you know that you need to be up.
I mean, I know what you mean, but I did the whole what happens in Vegas and I went out. So
does that work when you're about to get fired? When you're about to get fired and they're saying, Alessia, you were late to the only important meeting, and you say, but it was in Vegas. We keep that there. We don't talk about that. It happened in Vegas. Don't you know?
Anyway, yeah. So I tell you that morning when I woke up to a missed call from my boss, question marks from the guy also that I'm there on the trip with. I can't tell you that there's no worse feeling in the world. And even if you're not waking up in Vegas and you missed something and you didn't wake up, it's like you want to die.
A missed call from your boss is the equivalent of like 10 missed calls from your mom.
Oh my God.
It's like something bad's happening.
20 missed. 10 is a regular for my mom.
Even just getting a call from my boss stresses me out. I can't imagine like a missed one.
It's because you automatically assume, what did you do? But now I knew what I did. I knew what I did. And I woke up and I was like, I have 2 minutes to get downstairs. I had my makeup on from the night before going out.
Well, by the way, I just want you to know that we spoke that morning at 8 a.m.
What do you mean?
So I want you to know, I don't know if you remember this, but you
I'm scared.
You had texted me the night before and you're like, blah, blah. You were saying you're going out. And I only answered you like later. And then you FaceTimed me. I answered you in the morning at 8 a.m. when I woke up. And then you FaceTimed me. And I was like, if this bitch thinks I'm answering the fucking phone at 8 a.m.
Well, because it was Vegas time. So I was 3 hours behind. So it wasn't 8 a.m. for me.
Oh.
It was 5. Still, I was getting back to the room at 5.
Well,
I do not remember that call.
You called me at 8 a.m. Okay?
I don't remember that.
Called me. I didn't answer because I was like, is this bitch think she's crazy if I'm answering her face? It was actually like 7:30 a.m. I was like, are you fucking nuts?
Wow.
And then I get in my car. Finally, I'm on my way to like my work. And I call you back and you're pissed. You're like, it's 8 a.m. Why are you calling me? And I was like, bitch, you're the one who fucking just called me.
Wait,
you're like,
what?
I don't care.
I don't remember any of this, guys, just to show you how fucking wasted I was. So I had went out with a girl I met in Vegas. I'm just like in this vibe where I'm meeting new girls. I'm going out. I'm just like, fuck my old friends, like new friends. Hi, Drake. No, Drake says no new friends.
Yeah. Don't quote Drake like that if you're going to get it wrong.
You're right. I'm so sorry, Drake. So no new friends. Like I still have my friends, but like anyway. So I went out with a girl I kind of just met, and we went out, and she was like, G-Eazy is performing tonight at one of the like clubs in Vegas, and I was like, she's like, do you want to come? And I'm like, do you not know who I am? Absolutely. That is the hottest guy I've ever seen in my life. We are going. And she's like, okay, perfect. So we go that night, and she also has the hookup. So she said, like, we'll probably be able to meet him. We're going to get the bracelet and everything. I was like, absolutely. I can't wait to meet him and him fall in love with me. Here we go. You know, Here we go. I'm just one out of 3 billion girls going there thinking I'm going to meet him.
We're all the same.
We're all the same. But we always think, and you know, if only I would have taken the same advice you did when you went to see Tory Lanez, I probably would have met him. But instead, what did I do? I got wasted and ruined.
You ended up at the back of the club.
Yeah, guys.
As far away from the stage as possible.
So at the beginning, before he came on, I got the bracelet and I was kind of like behind the stage. So basically, when he would come on and everything, I'd be able to see him, or when he got off. And there wasn't that many people there. And then the night was going on, and you know, you always think he's coming on, but there's 5 hours more to go. So I was like, you know what, let's go with the crew and let's go get drunk. That's never a good idea when you want to meet somebody. Okay, so I start drinking, and then I get lost with time, and then all of a sudden I look up and I'm like, oh my god, he's on stage. I'm fucking wasted at this point, and I'm like, oh my god, I have the bracelet. I should probably go over there if I want to meet him. I should probably go 3 shots, 4 shots, 5 shots. And then I just became at that stage where I'm staring at him. And I think that we locked eyes and I'm in love and we're having children. And I really, Veronica, I don't know if it's because I was wasted. I was like, we're staring at each other. Like, there's a million people and he's looking at me.
Have you ever been on a stage?
Not really, no.
Well, I got news for you. Because when you're on a stage, I'll tell you what you see, and it's dick. And he's not staring at you.
So what you're saying
He's
is
saying, is
So
that
what
a boy or a girl?
So Veronica, in other words, is saying, babe, you're not that hot. He's
Babe.
not staring at you.
Babe, stand in line. Okay?
Absolutely.
But I mean, he was staring at you. Just
But then
like
I was also
Lil Wayne
trying to
was staring
play
at
the
me.
whole, like, I don't love your songs that much. Like, I don't love you, which I'm obsessed with you.
But he couldn't
and
even see you, but you were acting.
I tried to play, like, I'm just at the club getting
Who's
drunk.
that guy? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just here. I don't know who you are.
Anyways, and he was just like saying like universe shit, and I was like, no, this is my soulmate. Like, you don't know, like, we're for each other. And anyways, so he doesn't
did
know
you
I
meet him?
exist yet. So if anybody wants to, make it happen, we were locking eyes, but he can't find my Instagram. So if anybody wants to help. Anyway, but you do know what I'm talking about, the feeling when you see somebody and you think that they see you, but they don't.
Well, after every single concert from the age of 10 years old,
100%.
I thought, even in my nosebleed seats, that me and Justin Bieber, that he was signaling to me. He was saying, seat 425, you, the girl with the orange streaks in her hair,
And the braces?
that's the one I want. And I was like, guys, he looked at me.
No.
And then it's when you start pulling out the videos and saying, do you see in this video that he's looking at me?
No.
Go home.
Anyway, my chances of meeting him were one opportunity, and it was to be behind, and I wasn't there.
Yeah, you're at
So
the bar.
I would say that it's ungrateful what I did.
I think it's I think you worked against the universe at this point.
But it's
The
like,
universe said, bitch, I got you this bracelet.
and you really wanted to meet him. Like, why weren't you there? And I'm literally like reminded of myself in that section, and I'm like, Alessia, like, hello, why aren't you going? Like, when you just want to like freeze and be like, go. Why didn't I go? I'm such a loser.
I mean, I heard he's not a great guy anyways, so.
What did we hear, Veronica? Tell me the scoop.
Well, he used to date Halsey, and,
I'm in love with her too. She's
love
so
with her
pretty.
too. But I've heard that he was not the best, and like she has wrote multiple songs about how he was a terrible boyfriend, and like apparently he used to like cheat. Like she used to come home and he was like cheating on her with like other, like in the house with other girls.
He could cheat on me. It's fine. Wow, that's
Celebrity
crazy.
crush? Who would you say?
I mean,
That was the worst form of celebrity crush.
I don't know. I feel like lately it's him. I don't know. He's so cute.
Well, you could say that, but you were at the bar getting wasted when he was right in front of you and you had your opportunity.
I don't know what I did. But I tell you, alcohol brings out,
A different side.
a different side.
Makes us do crazy shit and sometimes not so crazy
Yeah.
things.
And I know Veronica finds him also super hot. So I was like, when I was there, I was even writing to you, but I was getting drunk at this point. I was useless.
Useless. You didn't deserve it.
I didn't deserve it.
Wow.
Anyway, so yeah, so I don't know if I say like I met somebody because I didn't, but like I almost want to go with I met him.
I met him.
I had the bracelet look, guys.
Well,
I met him.
I always say, I remember one time Justin Bieber was in town and like everyone found like only like, so apparently he was going to Buona Notte, if you
Yes.
guys remember, throwback Buona Notte.
I was there. Oh my god.
And it was like rumored that he was going, but it was like a Tuesday night when the club was not even open. So they were opening the club for him, and it was like only people who heard through people were like showing up there for him.
Right.
And I remember we had gotten all dressed up. I think I was with my sister, and we went, and like it was literally, guys, honestly, if I could look back now, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was the whole club empty except for one booth with Justin Bieber and all his friends.
It's so
with a
true.
red rope around
Yeah.
and a million
Girls
ugly
just-
bitches, me included, acting like we're about to get chosen by him. And I remember I was standing right outside like the red ropes. And I was like right at the border, but me, I'm there dancing, not looking at him, acting like, yeah, I'm part of the booth. I'm not separated by this red line that says loser. So I pretended like, we were dancing together, but we were not. He was, probably arm's length away from me, but
That's
I
the
was
kind
too
of-
cool. I
That's
was like,
the kind of thing you stretched your hand and you go, well, we touched
no,
each
and
other.
I still say to this day that I met Justin Bieber because we breathe the same air, so it's meeting.
For sure.
For sure. Like, if I could have done...
I mean, I think if you breathe the same air, you're allowed to say, like, you made out with him.
Yeah. I actually think we kissed. This was also... Crazy how rumors start. Crazy how rumors start.
Crazy.
Not only did I meet Justin Bieber, but we kissed, and Maybe a little more.
Crazy. He thought you were Hailey Bieber. Insane.
I was actually the first Hailey Bieber, if anything. Actually, Hailey's trying to be me, if anything. Do you remember when there was that whole rumor?
You hooked up with him first.
Exactly. I had him first. This was like, a while ago. Me and Justin, we go way back. Do you remember that was the night where it was like the rumor that he like hooked up with a girl from Montreal, and it was like the whole shebang, and then it was like, it's fake. And
was it real in the end?
all I know is it wasn't me.
You should have played it.
It wasn't me, and that's where it ends. But I met him, didn't I, guys?
Oh my god. But that same night was this one guy who was like talking with me, whatever, and he goes, haha, you're so chill, like give me your Instagram. So he gives me his phone and he's like, add yourself. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I grab his phone, and like, you know how you can see at the top if there's like notifications, if there's
Like if you have multiple accounts.
if you have multiple accounts on an Instagram, then you'll be able to see them at the top. And I was like, what other accounts does he have? Because this account doesn't really look like his account. So I'm like, why am I following on this random account? And I see that there's a lot of notifications at the top. So I'm like, let me just click Savage Me.
No.
Yeah.
You switched accounts for him.
I switched accounts for him. Absolutely.
So he's trying to follow you on his fake account, and you're here going Maine.
Maine, because I'm a Maine.
Well, at that
chick.
point, you should have went through you should have done his taxes.
So I go on his other accounts, and I click it.
I would slap somebody if they did that to
Veronica,
me.
shut up. I'll do it again. So I click, and then I see his last picture, guys, is my life, my everything, my soon-to-be wife, my fiance, my everything. God fucking knows I was drunk, but I saw what I had to see. And then I'm just like, wow, fucking pathetic. I hate Vegas boys. Anyways, I hate men, period. So I give him back his phone. I'm just like looking. I'm really like checking it out. I'm going, what a guy. Like, poor guy. What does he even fucking know? He thinks I'm following him. And then he goes, did you follow? Like basically, give me back my phone.
Yeah, you've been there for 10 minutes.
And I go, yeah, I did. Guys, I leave it on the fucking picture of him and his fucking fiance, and I give him back his phone. And I'm just like waiting for his reaction. I'm just looking at him. I'm like, okay, can't wait till he sees. He looks, turns purple, guys. He literally, in a club, I don't even think you could turn purple. He turned purple. He was like defensive mode right away. Like, I swear, like things aren't really going good. Like it's not what you think. And I'm just like, save it.
I would have died.
And he was literally like trying to.
Did he explain himself?
Veronica, whatever he tried to say, he was doing like nothing was making sense. And whatever you do at that point, you're better off saying busted, because you look better. You look better than to say like it's really not going well. Like it's actually like you literally just wrote 1 week ago like my soon to be wife.
That's fucking crazy.
I know.
But also if I would give somebody, like if a guy would like be like, give me your phone, I'll give you my number, and he started going through anything more than the number keypad, we have an issue.
For sure. But I just,
you're fucked up.
saw a notification and
you have to check it.
I took the chance, and you know what? I'm happy I did. Save myself a headache.
I hate people like that though. Like,
but it's like, go home. And then I realized they were out for a bachelor party. So like, I wouldn't want to be around us if we're at a bachelor party and we're just like, Vegas. Like, I'd be like, who the fuck is my boy with?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But also, I mean, red flag that he has another account.
Yeah.
And also red flag that his fiance didn't find it yet. Weird. So
if I found it,
that's what I'm saying. If you found it in a millisecond.
Yeah. But I'm also like an undercover FBI agent. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then the girl I was with who was talking to him, she's like, babe, I have to tell you something the next day. And I was like, she's like, that guy, I found out he's engaged. I'm like, no way. I'm like, that's what I had to tell you. Oh my God. Hold on. I have it in my notes. She's like, sorry. I'm like, it's because it was a funny story and I had to remember. And I know I got drunk, so I had to say it on the podcast. She's like, who are you? And I don't want to go out with you again.
I have it in my notes.
I literally wrote it in my notes because I knew I would get drunk and forget.
Yeah.
So I wrote it.
Smart.
But you should see what I wrote. It didn't even make sense. Vegas story, guy insta wife. And they weren't married
Straight to
yet.
the point.
I should have wrote fiance. Rude of me.
You know when it's like, when like a guy's dating a girl and then they get engaged and then they have the bachelor party and then like the whole like thing, they're like, bro, it's your last night of freedom. I'm like, I'm sorry, like, was the 6 years of relationship like like I don't get it where the freedom's coming in, babe. The freedom is long gone.
The freedom was gone the minute you met me, babe.
Like, I don't know what you guys are thinking. Like,
it's true. Why do they think like it's that one last day?
it's like, babe, like, we've already been locked
and that's
in.
why my guy's not gonna have a bachelor party.
My boyfriend's not allowed to have friends at this point.
I'm your only friend.
I'm your friend, babe. I could be anyone you want to be.
Yeah. Anyways, I realized that I stand out in Vegas because I don't drink tequila, because tequila tastes like Windex. So
I think I'd rather drink Windex.
I agree. Like I don't get this whole tequila thing. I get it that people like it.
I actually think it's and not to be 2 podcasts ago, it was America, but I think it's like a US thing. Like every time I meet like US people, like Americans, they always drink tequila. Or maybe it's just a Montreal thing where we all drink vodka, but
I don't know, but I'm with the other bitches who like vodka here.
I'm with the ratchet bitches.
And I get it. They say like tequila's a lot smoother, but I'm like, I don't find
At all.
they're like, vodka is fucking disgusting.
I'm
like,
sorry, tequila is way more disgusting.
but I'm like, yeah, vodka's bad for the first 2 shots, and everything after that is beautiful.
It's because tequila, not only is it putrid, but also I'm blacking the fuck out and throwing up. Like, vodka, I'm good. Like, I'm wasted, but I'm good. Like, tequila is just not made for me.
And I know so many people now are gonna be like, that's because you haven't tried the good shit, bitch. We fucking tried it all.
But every once in a
Even
while,
when we were in Ottawa, remember we tried that like really good tequila?
but it was good though.
Listen, speak for yourself.
Well, like sometimes people, even when it's the really good one, I say,
Which,
so good.
Which one was that?
It was the Clase Azul, but like the really expensive one.
Like the black bottle.
yeah, Flex. Wasn't ours, don't worry.
Came straight from Mexico.
Or else we wouldn't be using these Sony earphones if I could afford that bottle. Well, I'm glad you had a great time, and I also agree with you that tequila is fucking bags ass disgusting. You could tell a lot from somebody by their like drink choice. Mm-hmm. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Like I find for example, like men, like if I meet a guy and he goes to like, let's say we go on a date or something, and like he orders like a fucking like
A cocktail? I'm sorry. You're not my man.
no, but like for me, and I feel like this is really targeting, like I feel like a lot of guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? But like if you order like an old fashioned or like something, like shut up, just get a vodka 7.
No, you know what? An old fashioned I'm fine with.
I don't like when they're getting these like, or like
It's when they're
I'm gonna
getting
take,
it's
two
when they're
whiskey
getting
shots
like
on the rocks.
way too
My boyfriend.
like when they're getting sweet drinks that I'm like, grow up. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but I don't think guys go
It's
on
like-
a date and order a sweet drink.
It's like when you go out and people are like, I'll take a Coke or a Pepsi. Like, grow up.
Yeah, I always say that. If we're on a date and you're ordering a soft drink, like, what am I, a Chuck E. Cheese? Not allowed.
Grow up.
Absolutely grow up. But I hate those people who try to seem like such, like, you know, like they probably follow those Instagram accounts that's like luxury gentlemen, and they like to smoke cigars, and then they order that like drink that you don't like it. You know you don't like it, but you're just drinking it to try and seem like a classy man.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I feel personally.
But I also feel, I'm not going to lie, when I was in Vegas and they had to order a separate bottle for me because everybody was drinking tequila except me. I was the only one. I felt like I had a duty and it was to finish that bottle.
Oh my.
Maybe that's why I didn't wake up the next morning.
Though, well, take another shot. We got this for you. That's like.
And it wasn't the small bottle. It was the... Anyway, bachelor parties, wives, fiancés, G-Eazy, bracelets.
Honestly, overrated. Red flag if he's doing his bachelor party in Vegas.
Honestly, Alessia in Vegas, red flag.
Alessia, red flag. If there's an A in her name, red flag, and she has 2. Starts with 1 and ends with 1. But also girls, actually the other day I saw somebody order a Shirley Temple with vodka, and I was like, I can't tell if that's immature or a genius order. Like,
Sounds like a perfect drink.
yeah, actually.
Sweet.
But with a little spruce.
Yeah. Wow. I'm going to try that.
Yeah,
I love that as a
best
kid.
childhood drink, and then vodka. Like, are you kidding?
Wow. My go-to now is champagne with vodka inside and cucumber. I always love that. You wake up the next morning fucked up, but it's great.
1,000,000%. Another red flag drink on a date, like for a girl, I feel like my God, what am I, the drink police?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, honestly, I was gonna say something, but I take it back.
Red
It's
Bull?
not.
Were you gonna say Red Bull? Vodka and Red Bull?
No, but that's my sister's favorite drink. So yeah, we'll throw in a red flag there.
Yeah, every time I do that though, I feel so jittery. I'm like, am I gonna die? Is my heart gonna...
Well, I don't feel jittery, but I'm just like in the back of my head, I know that the bottle says do not mix with alcohol. So I say, okay, well, tonight I'm dying.
What do we
Red Bull
title
makes
this?
you-
What do we
Red Bull
title
makes
this
you fly.
podcast? Like,
Wait, what's the thing? Oh, Red Bull gives you wings. What do we tell this podcast? Don't order an old fashioned unless you're on a date with Alessia.
okay, wait. So, what drink are you happy with a guy ordering?
Well, like personally, I find if you're on a date, like unless you're a girl, like don't start ordering these fucking. And unless you're at a cocktail bar where
what
you're
if
like
they
going
order
through
a dirty
cocktail
martini?
menu.
Is that okay?
No,
A guy can order a dirty martini?
come on, it's like I order a dirty martini.
What do you mean? Guys order dirty martinis?
I don't feel like a martini glass is a good fit for a guy.
Wow, we're so
Tell me,
bad at
like put it in a regular glass.
Put it in a regular glass.
But
and
you
we're
can
good
have
with
it, but put it in a regular glass. But honestly,
Like, why are you drinking it like a lady?
Yeah, it's very pew. But also, like, come on, what's a martini? 3 shots of vodka? Just order 3 shots of vodka. Nice. Same thing, babe. Throw in an olive, you got your martini. Without the
Literally.
embarrassment. Also, if we go on a date and you order like a fucking what's those drinks? What's those drinks that you get in like Mexico?
Mojito.
No, not a mojito. Like the blended smoothie ones.
Okay, like
You know
a
what I'm
daiquiri.
talking? Yeah, like a banana
Like, guys,
daiquiri.
go
Like
home.
no.
Go
Like,
home.
my drink is margaritas, and I feel like that's a red flag on its own. But it also says like I'm a good time. I'm fun.
As a girl, you can get away with any drink. No one's
can get
judging
away with
you.
anything.
As a guy, like you said.
Actually, no, I have insults for the girls too. I hate those girls who try and show their like macho, and they're gonna go and be like, "Yeah, I'll take your hardest scotch with 1 drop. Yeah, no straw." And you're like, okay, we get it. Like, you're cool. You don't abide by the rules.
You used to drink with your grandfather.
Do you like that? Yeah,
And that
we
was
get it.
your
You grew up.
thing.
Your best friend is your dad. Like,
Like,
red flag, going on a date with a wine connoisseur. Get the fuck out. Did you ever do a wine tasting?
yeah.
Okay, I used to do.
Well, you're actually, the proper way to go to a wine tasting is to not actually drink your wine.
Well, can I say my
and to spit it out in a bucket.
The first time I found that out, we used to have like every Friday at my old job, we used to get like a wine taster guy to come, and he would like do the whole tasting with us, and he used to literally taste and spit it, and the whole I was like,
No.
look, I want to listen, I want to, but
wanna
I'm
drink.
watching you. Like, what? How is this? How am I supposed to be enjoying myself right now?
I wouldn't.
Like, are
That's
you
like
kidding?
you're about to drink, you're about to get wasted, and throw it out.
And
I
then
I would be swallowing and just leaving like the littlest amount out. Yeah, it was great. It was good.
Me, it's the awkward when you go to a restaurant and they serve, like, the etiquette is to serve a woman first, make the woman taste. If she likes, keep going, So me, it's when they do that and I start going and I have to give the if it's good or not. And there's that
You don't know
awkward
shit.
silence. Do you smell? Do you pretend? Or do you just say, babe, I don't fucking know. Bombs away.
Every
Fill
time
it up.
that happens, I always say it's amazing, it's great. And
I
the
say it's
thing
great.
is I like anything that's sweet. So if I like it and it's amazing, then the person beside me is not gonna like it.
Well, they could sell me gasoline and I would say, it's beautiful. Thank you.
You're literally on fire. They're like, great.
I would never say, like, what's their point to that? Like, are you going to send away the $80 bottle you just bought? No, don't love this one, actually. Can I try another? They're going, ma'am, I know we gave you the option here to
Yeah.
taste, but
We're just trying to be
it
nice
wasn't
to you.
optional. Today's episode, we have a very special new sponsor. And I think that it's a sponsor we can all appreciate as women.
as a single lady, I love a man in a good suit. So I'm
Yep.
in.
Our new sponsor is G-Eazy. You can check them out. They make custom bespoke suits, custom tailored, and you actually get yourself sized through your webcam. They have a special app, very cool. And I'm going to be honest, ever since my boyfriend started working like a job where he needs to wear a suit every day,
Yeah.
I actually think I love him more.
I
So-
think there's something about a man in a suit that you can't compare it to a guy who's walking in the streets. Like, no one cleans better than a man in a suit. But also, a man in a suit can be done really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing like a tailored, made to fit suit for your mans.
Absolutely. So boys, if you're listening, this is your chance to get on that custom tailored suit to look amazing. Whether you wear a suit every day or just every once in a while, you better make sure that you're, breaking necks when you are wearing a suit.
And it is a thing. Like, girls say, like, I want to bang a guy who, like, looks really good in a suit, you know?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you could wear the nicest outfit. It just doesn't compare to a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
And, we are obviously giving you guys a discount code. So don't sleep. Use our discount code ChemicalX and you will receive 20% off at checkout. So use that code, check out izotti.com and start looking hot.
Yes. So as you guys know, our favorite time of year is fall, when the leaves start falling.
Because we're basic bitches.
Yep. So it's about pumpkin spice lattes and fall.
And Halloween, because it's October, the spooky month. But you know what's like really scary but not cool?
What?
A scary bush.
Honestly, there's not many things that can scare me on Halloween, but a hairy bush, that'll take the cake.
You're about
to
hook up with a guy and he pulls down his pants and it's
that's
the rainforest.
That's like going to a haunted house you didn't prepare for. Like,
absolutely.
What do you do?
That's haunted house and the chainsaw guy starts chasing you. And I'll tell you who the chainsaw guy is. It's Manscaped. Ready to mow that lawn. Guys, Manscaped, the best in below the waist grooming for men. They have the Performance Package 4.0, which is everything you need to get rid of those October's scaries.
Yes.
You got the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker 4.0. We got some ball deodorant, ball preserver, everything for the balls.
Using a face razor is just never the same thing like using Manscaped on your balls. We know because we
have balls.
I was going to say our boyfriends, but I'm single, so my ex-boyfriend. But I'm pretty sure he's still using that Manscaped.
At least he got something out of the relationship.
I knew you were going to say that.
So guys, don't forget to use our discount code.
Don't forget to use our discount code ChemicalX at checkout to receive 20% off your entire order and free shipping on the entire website. So that's ChemicalX at checkout to receive 20% off your entire order and free shipping.
At manscaped.com.
As Rihanna always says, turn on the lights and be a baby.
And be a baby? Wait. The remix? Turn on the lights and be a baby. It's after dark.
Is it?
Don't quote me on it though.
Yeah,
you know you can quote me on though.
The lyrics, but what we don't fuck up on is a really good sponsor. And for today, and only today, and every other day, we work with Neonific, guys. If you don't know what it is, then you're probably new to our podcast because we've been promoting them since day one because they are our day ones. They are featured on our whole podcast. Mm-hmm. You want to tell them what it is?
We got some custom neon signs, any color, any size you want. We also have some pre-made neon signs. So if you're fun, which you better be if you're listening to this podcast, then I suggest you get on it.
And if you're boring, then you especially need it to spice up your life.
Absolutely. So use our discount code ChemicalX to get 10% off plus free worldwide shipping at neonific.ca.
It's so true.
You're getting the bottle. I can bring you another one, but this one's going on the bill.
Another one.
But no, I find it so awkward when they pause for me. I'm like, shut up. Or did you know that you have to hold like the wine glass? You're never supposed to hold it by
because it warms it up. I know everything. Do I do it?
Do I do it? Absolutely, I don't do it.
And it's different from white to red.
But I hate, my red flag was like a guy or someone
Veronica,
that's gonna
we
start
are the red
you,
flag. That's the plot twist.
Absolutely, I'm the red paint. It's like somebody who's gonna tell you like, oh, you're not supposed to hold it like that. Like, bitch, I'll hold it how the fuck I want. So, like, I know the rules. Like I said, I just don't want to follow them.
Oh my God. And just last thing to finish off with Vegas, I realized that I always go to the airport looking ugly, and that's always when I see the hottest guys. So I need to put a little more oomph in my step when I go to the airport. You know what I mean? Because it's like I can't chase after them and try and show them my Insta and what I look like. Like, this is what I look like when I try, I swear. Because I go to the airports looking fucking ugly. So I just had to say that.
Yeah.
I just want to chase them sometimes and be like, I swear, like, I could be your girl.
But not right now.
Just
but this
not
is
right
what you'll
now,
wake
but
up to. Actually, since I'm like an airport baby, Airport baby. Well, because my parents worked at the airline, every time I would travel and I was traveling standby, I'm technically traveling as like an employee. So you have to like abide by certain standards. So you're not allowed to wear jeans. You're not allowed to wear any sort of like comfortable clothes. You have to be in like dress pants and like a dress top. Can't wear running shoes. Can't wear anything. Like I grew up going on flights in literally dress pants and a blouse, okay, and flats, the most uncomfortable flats. Like I used to be so uncomfortable on every single flight, no matter how long. Even when I went to Australia, I had to wear like nice stuff, but I always tried to find my way. How can I make this nice outfit look but also be comfortable? And yeah, let me tell you, when I buy my flights confirmed, I'm going in the ugliest, most comfortable pajama clothes that I own.
I agree.
Well,
because dealing with that, I like I said, I'll pay my flight.
No. Like, I don't like flat.
Do you still have those tickets, by the way? Because we should totally travel together, babe.
Doesn't work like that, babe.
Seniority first, bitch. Stand in line.
Well, no, it's fun and all until you realize, you're the only one that gets the $2 flights and nobody else wants to come with you because they all have to pay $600.
100%.
You think it's all fun and games, but then every 2 seconds I'm going, Tanya, you want to go to she's my only travel buddy.
Your sister.
My sister.
Just letting the audience know for anybody who doesn't
they don't know who she is.
But I mean, everybody who knows you knows your sister, right?
Yeah, right.
Package deal.
Yep. But yeah, no, sorry. It's a one-person deal. And I'm already at the back of the line when it comes to these things. So
Crazy.
there's no further you could get than me on these seniorities.
So how have you been, Veronica? Sorry, I've been making all these podcasts about me. I wanna give you your time.
Honestly, I'm going through a lot. I grated my thumb. I broke my thumb. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of things going wrong. I have dry skin. I never had dry skin in my life.
Well, you just went for a facial, so that's good.
Listen, okay. First of all, I went for a facial because I woke up and I decided self-care. I decided you deserve this. Okay. And obviously, I remember I had gone to this one spa one time to get a pedicure because I like emergency needed one. And the only place was like a spa. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I remember they had like put me in this sick room after and I had like tea and chocolate strawberries. And I was like, okay. And I remember that spa and I was like, okay, let me go get a facial there. Like, I feel like it's going to be good. And I really wanted like a massage facial because I was like, I'm going through a lot. Like, I don't need no extractions. Like, I don't need to leave the facial more depressed than when I came in, you know?
For sure.
So I was like, I just want a massage one. So I called them and I'm like, look, do you guys have space? And she's like, yeah, we actually do. And I'm like, I want more of a massage one. She's like, okay, perfect. So that's our $2 million one. The regular one is the one that hurts. So I was like, perfect. Yeah, I'll take the $2 million one.
Right.
So she's on the phone. She's telling me and I'm like, okay, how much is it? She's like, well, it's like $156 plus tax. And I'm like, well, we made it this far. So I'll have to say yes because treat yourself.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, do you guys happen to have any promotions on? And she's like, yeah, actually on Mondays we have 10% off.
Who the fuck asks that? That's so smart.
It's because spas always have promotions. So it was like,
wow.
I was like, do you guys happen to have any promotions? And she's like, yeah, Mondays we have like 10% off. So me, I'm like, amazing. Absolutely. You know what? Throw in an extra service at that point.
Yeah.
So I was feeling like I was getting a deal. And then I'm like, so how much is the price finally total? She's like, okay, well, with tax in, it's $155. I went, perfect. Great.
I'll take that promotion.
Yeah, I'll take the promotion. Yeah. Doesn't feel like $1. So anyways, guys, I go to my facial and I'm like ready, you know? But I'm not the type of person that I like to get touched. Like, I don't love massages, but I like facials because I don't mind when people touch my face, but I don't like when people touch my body. So, whatever, red flag for me going into a massaging service.
Oh my God, I'm opposite from you.
Really?
I'm like, massage me for 6 hours.
But don't touch your face?
No, I'll do both.
So then you're not the opposite.
I said I'm the opposite? I meant like I like to be
okay.
touched. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, touch me.
Okay.
So I don't like when strangers touch me. Alessia loves when strangers touch her. So let's just, I guess that's the title.
Alessia likes being touched by strangers. When you put it like that, how is somebody supposed to enjoy a fucking massage?
Anyways, so I go and I'm waiting. And red flag number 1, the girl comes out and she goes, Ivana? And I'm like, no, Veronica. She goes, oh, okay. And then she stays
Wow,
standing
why do I
there.
like that name more than your name?
The fuck?
I like it, Ivana.
Well, there's no
exotic.
option. It's not multiple choice of what name I get.
It's exotic. I think we're changing your name.
Anyways, so she says that and I'm like, no, that's not me. She's like, oh, okay, sorry. She goes back and then she's like checking on her phone. And then she comes back 2 seconds later and she goes, sorry, Veronica? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay, come with me. So now I'm like, okay, now she's bringing me into the pedicure when really I ordered a facial. Like, it's all wrong. It's already going downhill. So I get in and I'm like, you're not the person I wanted. Like, I envisioned somebody else when I thought about the self-care day, but whatever, we're going to take it.
What did you imagine?
I don't know. I always imagine like facial girls to be like the very like, come with me.
Soothing.
What do you feel? Like, she was very like, what do you like? And I was like, okay, you're not whispering. We're not in spa mode. Okay,
No.
got it. Perfect. Grab loud talking. So she starts like looking at me and she's like, so what's going on here? And I'm like, blah, blah. I was like, I just want to think. She's like, okay. So she starts the facial and there's like spa music. Like, I'm trying to get into it, So I'm like there. But then all I hear the whole time is.
No. She's like heavily breathing.
And I'm like, no. And my facial is 80 minutes long. And I have the breathing of an old man.
Why though?
And I'm like, what? But it's like, and even like the spa music, like you're trying to relax, but all you can concentrate on is her breathing. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, I was about to say, ma'am, take off your mask. It's fine. Like, we're good.
Oh, because of the mask.
I don't think it was because I think there was a lot of components. The mask was probably not making it
Think
better.
of
But
that. I didn't think of that.
anyways, so I was like, I can't deal with this breathing now. Like, it's not for
So
me.
you didn't say anything.
Would you want me to tell her, hey, ma'am, you think you could stop breathing?
I think I would have said something. I would.
Oh, you were going to say something? What were you going to say? Can you breathe less loud?
I was just gonna say, like, sorry, like, I don't know if you could maybe put the spa music a little louder, but I'm having a hard time focusing because like your breathing
Is loud.
pretty loud.
Yeah, and then she was going to say, I'm going to use the acid to wash your face next. And we're going to just wax off these eyebrows real quick.
No problem.
No problem. You never insult somebody that has your goods in their hands. You say it's perfect. It's
So you
beautiful.
think they're good? Okay.
So that was red flag number 1. And another thing.
You're all about flags, eh?
Fuck.
You want to put that flag down?
The fucking flag store.
My God, the flag and the police.
Flagship location. Okay, so that's red flag number 1. So then after we're going through the facial, and the whole time it's like, this is something that they always do at facials, but I'm always like, shut the fuck up. Like, they start telling you every ingredient they're using, and they're like, now we're doing an exfoliator with the milk, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah.
Because I know where this is going. I know this is going to be, so which product do you want to buy at the end of
Yeah.
it? And it's like now I'm feeling sold, and now I'm not enjoying myself even less. So anyways, I'm going through the thing, and it's supposed to be an 80-minute facial, and I know that I've got the worker that's like me, like the one who's gonna like stretch out and do the least amount of work in the allotted amount of time. Like, she's putting me the masks and she's going, okay, I'll leave you here for 10 minutes and I'll come back. And I'm going, bitch, like, I'm paying you for this time. You better be massaging my fingers during this 10-minute break that you have going on.
For sure.
So I have her who's not doing her full effort, and I'm pissed. So all this is happening, and I'm like, I'm not having a good facial. This is not the self-care I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, so then she starts doing extractions, and I'm like, stop. This is not relaxing. I don't know who decided that like you should do extractions on your face during like a calm massage, but like whoever invented that, not good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the massage ends, and I'm like, this was the fucking worst. And obviously she comes and she goes, okay, well, I'm done. So was there any products you wanted to buy? And I'm like, no. She's like, okay, well, I brought them for you to see anyways. These are the ones I used on you. And I'm like, still no. And she's like, okay, well, I'll walk you out then. And then I'm like, okay, well, at least I'm going to get my chocolate strawberry and my tea, because that's the reason I chose this spa.
Right.
She brings me to the counter and she goes, bye. And I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Wow, you just had a bad.
So I was pissed.
I think
and then
it's because you thought you were getting something that you didn't.
I mean, I think I paid for something and I got a shitty person, but so I get to the cash and then she goes, okay, that'll be 178. And I was like, what? I was like, well, on the phone, she said 10%. She's like, oh, okay. And she's like, and did you want to leave a tip for the girl? And I went, the loud breather worst worker.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'll leave her a tip. And
So
I did.
So 178.
Yeah, so 178. So I left her a tip because who was I? Was I ever going to be the one to stand up for myself and say, no, I did not get the service I thought I was going to get? No, I said, here's a tip. Great. 10 out of 10. And I left and I said, you know what? That was honestly a waste of fucking money and I'm pissed. And then to try and help myself more and, you know, give more self-care, I went downstairs to a store, bought 2 things, spent $110. And guys, the rule here is just because your card doesn't get declined doesn't mean you should buy it. Okay? And that's what I learned here. Just because I could have afforded the facial and the shopping, I didn't need it. And I probably should have done without it.
I think the thing is self-care is really important. Now I'm getting all serious on everybody. Like, you should treat yourself. But sometimes we think like treating ourselves, let's go shopping, is going to fix the issue. But then you bring another demon when you spend that much after. So it's like, did you really give yourself self-care when you're now
depressed?
To check your credit card and depressed? Like,
it's like my self-care days put me in a worse mood because then I'm going, well, now I'm depressed and I'm broke. So like, how does this work?
Yeah.
Like this whole self-care, treat yourself, like I'm all for it. And then I do it and I go, fuck.
I know what you mean.
It's like I already treat myself enough. Like I get my nails done, I get my hair done, like I have my shopping sprees. Like I'm adding on these self-care, treat yourself days that I already do on the regular basis.
It's what we do to make ourselves feel like we are deserving of it, and then we instantly regret it, and here we are. Like for me, self-care is like even just spending a day in, not seeing anyone, just relaxing. I don't do that often anymore, and like I really need it. And when I got back from Vegas, I was like, I'm getting back on a Saturday night. Let me take Sunday to just like recuperate, get ready for work the next day. And I did nothing. I did none of that. Like I needed to just breathe, and I didn't. So,
well, my self-care doesn't consist of that because I work from home. So I, you know, stay home and do nothing all day.
You need to get out of the house.
I need to spend.
Right.
But like, honestly, I love facials and like, I love like relaxing things, but no one can ever do it properly. And like, I'm so fucking good at doing it. Like, I'll even do them to like my boyfriend. Like, I'll do him this whole like facial better than any fucking facialist I've ever been to. And then I say, babe,
can he confirm that or?
Absolutely can confirm that. How good are my facials? He said yes.
I didn't hear it.
And then when and then when it comes to my turn, it's and I say fuck you.
Yeah.
No one can ever do it like you do.
Well, honestly, my first red flag for you, because I'm gonna throw a red flag at you, is like, who goes to get a facial that can literally sound like you can do in your bathroom?
No. What do you mean? Have you ever got a facial?
Yes, but I go to get facials that, you know, they start removing and exfoliating and getting rid of the blackheads. Like,
that's what she did.
Well, you said she...
But I didn't want her to do it.
It was the products. Like, ooh.
Yeah, they do like a fucking thing. And then they like cleanse your skin. And then they put the serum. And then they... Anyways, I just got a really shitty girl. And I'm pissed at her. So, Lydia, call me. Oh my God, I'm calling her out.
Honestly, I don't know why you thought you were getting a good facial with a name like Lydia.
Well, like I said, it was not the girl that I expected. She was not the Chantal that I wanted. Tell me you know what I mean. You get a Chantal and you know, okay, it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one.
She's going to start saying, which smell
Lydia
do you want?
sounds aggressive.
Yeah.
Sounds like
she
you're
was
in
aggressive.
it for the long haul.
She was aggressive. And my massage lasted 2 seconds. I could just tell. Like when I close my, first of all, that's my problem is that I actually don't relax. Like I actually pay to go to relaxing places to actually have anxiety.
Well, it sounds that way. It sounds like you were already saying you didn't like the facial before it even started.
Well, that's me. Like I said, I book massages to sit and say, I hate massages. So it's all wrong to begin with. So I lie there with my eyes closed and all I do is overthink every single thing that's happening around me. And... Wow. I could just, you know, I was monitoring what she was doing. And like when there would be pauses, I'm trying to listen to hear if she's on her phone. Like I'm the fucking police. Like,
oh,
but you know what I mean, though?
God.
I'm just going like, you don't know. What if I saved up for this for like 2 years and you give me the worst service, which you did. You're going to be paying it off for 2 years.
I just want to say a spa experience really quick. When I was in Barcelona, I went to this really amazing spa. with my friend's guy, and it was an amazing experience. I love getting massages, but I drank before, so I fell asleep while getting my massage done. So it's like, is it money back guaranteed? Like, I didn't feel the massage because I knocked the fuck out. Like, why am I always drunk? Anyway, so I missed half my massage. I woke up and it was like,
Well, that's on you. That one's on you.
that one's on me. But like, and then
Well, there's nothing scarier than waking, because I've fallen asleep through a massage too, but there's nothing scarier than waking up in your massage.
well, apparently the person was trying to wake me up, and then
Okay, that's embarrassing.
the friend's guy was like, let me do it. How embarrassing. I was
Ew.
literally not waking up. It's because when you drink, especially what I was drinking was like champagne all night. When you put your head in there, already starting, I'm like, I'm dizzy. Like, what's going on? Am I really starting this massage right now dizzy?
You're there going, can you put a bucket underneath?
I thought it would be like this fun, relaxing experience. Instead, I was having a headache while I'm in there. Like, no, get me out of here. And then I knocked out. And apparently I was like lightly snoring. I was like, no, not exactly what I wanted on my last day in Barcelona.
No.
And then when I went to New York, the guy I was with in New York was like, I'm taking you to this amazing spa. You probably never went before, but it's like literally known for one of the best spas. I'm like, really? What's it called? Oh yeah, I was just there 2 weeks ago in Barcelona. I'm not drinking the wine when they bring it, actually. I'm going to take the amazing smoothie. Thank you.
We'll see, I didn't get my chocolate strawberry, so.
But it's very like when you're trying to impress a girl and she's like, been there already. It's very like, sorry, babe.
It's actually like you think it's cool, but he's actually going, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I've actually been here. He's going, I fucking hate her.
Yeah, like who the fuck
ungrateful.
she is?
I used to always fall asleep when I used to get my lashes done, and there's nothing scarier than falling asleep when you're fucking, because you know they like glue down your
eyes,
and you can't open your eyes when they're doing your lashes, so it's very like you wake up and you're like,
yeah,
and you have to like remember what's going on here, and the girls there going, oh, you okay?
Wow, when I used to get my lashes done, I used to wish I could fall asleep because I would just stay up and I'd be like, are they almost done? Like, hurry up.
It's the most.
You're weird. You don't fall asleep with facials.
When you're supposed to, but you're falling asleep on the worst procedure, the most. Anyway, so I've learned that self-care is not for me, and I should just stay home.
Wow.
And you should just keep going to Vegas.
I realized that drinking is not always the answer, and self-care is needed sometimes just to stay in and not, try and do a million things at once.
Right.
As I'm going right back to New York this weekend.
Right. Good advice.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope you learned that self-care, comes within.
Within your bank account.
Within the pores.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you next week.